We got it going on. Lisa. Hi, Jeff. Hello. Hey, Lisa. Well, I know it. I'm so upset, Lisa. I'm so upset. I'm assuming that's why there's no votes. Like, any members, did you guys see that on your feed yesterday? If you go to the post tab, is it there? I don't understand it. Is it Christmas? It's Christmas in July. It's Christmas in July, and we have an advent calendar Christmas jigsaw puzzle. You do 42 pieces per day for 24 days. Let me show you. And here's the last 2 days right here. So you put the puzzle together, and then you put the puzzle together. It's a puzzle within a puzzle. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. How is everybody? We have rain going on. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's raining. Daisy and I got caught in the rain. We went next door to take her to do her business, and we got caught in the rain. You want to play the puzzle? Sure. Hi, Zed. Everyone say hi to Zed. All right. Zed's place. So these are the boxes. They come 1 through 24 because it's supposed to go from now, July 1st, until Christmas in July, July 25th. So today is day number 3, July 3rd. Here's the puzzle pieces. What do you think? You voted for the Mario Brothers? It's raining all day there? And you're over on the Gulf side, right? You're Fort Myers area, right? You're Fort Myers area, I'm Fort Lauderdale area. Box number 3, everybody. Box number 3, here we go. See, it's a puzzle. You do, every day you do a box of the puzzle pieces. And then you're supposed to, on Christmas Eve, you know, it's an advent calendar jigsaw puzzle, get it? It's supposed to be done for Christmas, but we're just celebrating Christmas in July, so we're doing it now. I think it's kind of fun. I love jigsaw puzzles. When I used to have my camper and my camp out at the lake, I used to go there all the time, as much as I could, and I would always do a jigsaw puzzle while I was here. Sonal, hey buddy. Oh, Miss Daisy. Hello, Sonal. Using those emojis. Thank you. Jeff says, yeah, he's on the other side. All right. I'm going to work on the puzzle. And then guess what? We're playing trivia. Today's trivia, everybody. I put Christmas lights on my palm trees. You do? That's so cool. I wish I had a yard. I could do that too. I'm hoping maybe by Christmas time we'll, have a sale here. I could hope, right? I could hope. Zed says, hi, Jeff. Hi, Sonal. Sonal's little Jeff. Zed said hi. I was about to say Zed got his French taken away, but realized it's his other channel. Oh, well, we can make him blue hair, too. There you go. It's all good. Do not abuse the power. Come on, it's a joke. You guys, you get it, right? Yeah. Do not abuse the power. The power. Ooh, that one goes there. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we got more tinsel. Or garland, whatever that's called. She don't like. Someone says, hello, Zed. Zed, Jeff says, now Zed, it's all Smurfy blue. Smurfy! I like everybody. I like everybody. Almost everybody, not everybody. But there's some bad, bad, bad people out in the world, guys. There really are. Disguised as fakeness. Don't fall for it. Do you hear the music? Whoops. Did you guys hear the music? Let me know if you can hear the music. Ooh, I think this goes over here. No. Smurfs all bluey blue. Another end piece. Another end piece. Let's turn it around. I'm turning Zed's place into strictly my gallery channel for my sculptures. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard you this. Zed's place. Okay. You went live at 4:30 in the morning. Haha, says Jeff. Jeff, were you there? Were you there watching him at 4:30 in the morning? Doesn't anybody sleep at night? Anybody? Anybody sleep at night? I sleep at night. Ooh, that's an ornament. See that one? That's an ornament. Hi, Tiny. Day 3? Yes, ma'am. Day 3 of 24. Day 3. Yep. Hi, Tasty Peanut. What is sleep, man? I sleep at night most of the time. I have people set for all alerts when he went live in the middle of the night. My phone woke me up. Oh, I do too. But I turn my volume all the way down. Hello, Tasty Peanut and Tiny, says Sonal. All right, I'm still working on the puzzle, guys. Still working on the puzzle. See, there's some blue here. See the blue? It's like a blue ornament. All right, so yesterday we did, or the first day we did this. Then we did this. Now that's a yellow one, so I'm thinking we're right here. It's the star one. So this is the part we're doing right now then. Right here. All right. I get it. Uncle Hairball tripped over my thumb on my way in. Hey, y'all. How's it going, buddy? How you feeling today? Looks like I might be working tomorrow, maybe this weekend, says Ed. Good. That's good. If you want to be working, you should be working. Jeff says I support everybody. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Uncle Hairball, for stopping in. We're doing another Christmas in July jigsaw puzzle. This one goes over here. That goes there like that. You just know when some of them go where they go. I don't think it's going to be as easy once we get into the interior of the puzzle. That one. All right, there we go. Taking it easy, warming up on the bass guitar, getting ready for tomorrow. That's right. Take it easy today because you have a fun weekend planned. Awesome. That's going to be so much fun. Tiny, oh, he hits us up with the alls. He's from the south. He's a Southern boy. Yes, he is. Jeff says, just sub the uncle. Zed said, I think I may go cook, but put you on the TV, Daisy. Thank you, Zed. What are you cooking? Hi, Tim Mitchell. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. How's my girl Sivy doing? Jeff says, when you're retired, every day Saturday. That's right. I'm retired. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Uncle Hairball says hi to Sono. Tiny says hi, Tim. All right, I'm still working on the puzzle, guys. Still working on the puzzle. So we have books against the side. So if you see books, they go against the side there. This looks like this goes like this. I'm looking it over really. I tend to have to do it in my head a little bit more. So if he's good, oh, that's good. Uncle Hairball says, Jeff, thanks, I'll hit you back. Says, it's Tiny, not sure what I'm cooking. Probably some food. Well, I know you're cooking food. Like, what kind of food? And did you invite us? You guys are never, ever going to believe this. I've been talking into the microphone, but the microwave wasn't, or the microphone wasn't plugged into the phone. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. The kind you eat. Yes, the kind you eat. Hi, Adrian. Adrian, how are you, buddy? Thanks for being here, Adrian. Adrian said, hi, Daisy May. Sono. Hi, Sono. Jeff's using emojis. Hey, Zed. Hi, Coffee Cake. I'm sitting over here talking into the microphone like this, but the other part was not in the phone. I apologize. We're doing a Christmas in July puzzle. It's one puzzle every day until Christmas in July. It's an Advent Christmas jigsaw puzzle. You do 42 pieces per day for 24 days. It's for Christmas in July. We're doing Christmas in July. All right. All right. Let me keep working. Now we're going to play trivia. Okay. I got roughly 15 minutes until trivia. I got to get the puzzle going. No, that doesn't go there. See another end piece? Oh, it goes on the other end. Yeah. There we go. Hi, Coffee Cake. She's ignoring me. No, I'm not ignoring. I prefer the background noise. You got it, buddy. Hi, Texas Regina. Hey, Regina, how are you, girl? Thank you for stopping in. You're enjoying the blower? Go back. No. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Regina says, how is everyone? How are you, young lady? Someone says, hello, Coffee Cake. Hello, Regina. Texas Regina says, I'm good today. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad you're good. Thanks for being here. We're going to play some trivia. Let me just try to get this Christmas in July puzzle out of the way. I think this goes right here. Yeah. It's fun that you really have to look at the details. It's all in the details. Awesome, everybody. Thanks for being here. We do have trivia coming up just in a few minutes. In just a few minutes' time. Whoops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to kick you guys. Didn't mean to kick you. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. How are you? Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm doing this puzzle, and then we're going to play some trivia. It's the Christmas in July puzzle. Christmas in July. Justin says I'm at work. Just wanted to show some support. Oh, Justin, thank you so much. You are so sweet, Justin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Be careful at work, okay? My fingers hurt. Haven't played for a while and lost my calluses. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. All right, let's keep going on the puzzle. Oh, I keep kicking it. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is a different part of yellow. It really does look like it goes right here. All right, there we go. Anthony, I didn't think people did them anymore, says Lisa. Anthony says, good morning from beautiful Colorado. Daisy made everyone. Devin's here too. Hi, Anthony and Devin. We're doing a jigsaw puzzle for Christmas. Christmas in July. This is box number 3. Box number 3 out of 24. And then on Christmas in July, it'll all be done. All right. I used to do puzzles upside down. You did? Aw, yeah, Uncle Hairball's really fun, Anthony. Coffee Cake says hi to everybody. All right, guys, I'm still working on the puzzle so that we can do trivia. Christmas in July puzzle, okay? So this is the part with the books over here. This is the books. Uncle says thank you. Hi, cats. Welcome, welcome, cats. Zed says think ham, cheese, fried egg sandwich. Hi, Peter Harper. Hey, buddy, how are you? Hi, cats. Yeah, make new friends, guys. Uncle Hairball's fun. All you guys are great. You're all great people. You're all great people. Oh, another piece. We got another one. We got another one. I don't think that goes in there. That don't go in there. Hi, Share Bear. Is that grilled? Is he grilling them? Hi, Share Bear. Purple and orange. Welcome, young lady. How are ya? Everybody getting ready for tomorrow? What's tomorrow? This goes like this. But it goes up here more, like maybe like over here. No, not over there. All right, let's keep going. JBCBs. You love puzzles too. This is a cool one, Chloe. This is a advent calendar puzzle, and it's 40. 2 pieces in a little box every day for 24 days. It's a Christmas Advent Christmas jigsaw puzzle. You do the package every day, and then they all go together. It's an Advent Christmas calendar. I'm sorry, Advent calendar puzzle. It's really pretty cool. Did I miss handmade? Handmade, homegrown. Hey there, Sherry. How are ya? I'm so sorry. Hi, Chloe. I'm trying to get the puzzle done so we can do some trivia. Hi, Chris Outdoors. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, I got to really work on this puzzle so that we can do the trivia. I got like 8 minutes. A few more than that. Oh, here we go. See, one piece leads to another piece, leads to another piece. That's what I love about puzzles. Hello to everyone again. Hello, Anthony. I'll be right back, says Chris. You got it. You got it. Thank you, Chris, so much for being here. All right, then we got this is another ornament. See, this is another ornament. No. All right, what's the ornament? All right, that ornament is about like over here. All right, so that goes about right there. We have more tinsel down here, so that we got to find too. Not having much luck with the tinsel. All right, all right. Anthony says, hi, Peter. Peter, you're my inspiration for being a super supporter of YouTube channels. We love you, Anthony and Peter. No lifeguard emoji. Okay, so you did not, nobody got to see the lifeguard emoji. Oh, I'm so mad about that, you guys. Burns me right up. You go on YouTube right now, you're going to see women in bikinis and bras and everything else. And you can't have a cartoon girl in a lifeguard bathing suit. Stop it. That is just so silliness. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. No, that don't go there. I'm working on the puzzle, guys. I'm trying to hurry, hurry, hurry. No lifeguard emoji, but saw your post about it. Hey, Skits. Hi, buddy. Hey, Skits. Hey, Chris Outdoors. We're going to play games soon. Yes, I just need to finish the puzzle. Yes. About 2:05, 2:10, and around there so that everybody can show up at 2 o'clock. All right. Hey, Richard. Hey, buddy. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, Richard. Oh, good to see you, bud. How are you? How's everything? Mint chocolate chip balls. Skid says hi, mint chocolate. He says hi, hairball. Hi, Tool Man. Hey, Tool Man. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. I'm very good, thanks. I'm just finishing up the puzzle, you guys. Yeah, it's stupid. That's right, Uncle Hairball. Stupidness. Hey, Tool Man. Hi, everybody. Just in time for trivia. All right, we got just a few more minutes. Let's finish up this puzzle, and let's hope that everybody comes to play. All right. Looks like it goes there, but it doesn't. Mm-mm. Oh, this is it right here. I need to shut my amp down for a bit. She's getting a little warm. Yeah, go have a smoke. Go have something to drink. Take your dog out. Grab a snack because we're gonna be playing trivia in just about 5 minutes. All right. I quit smoking 3 years ago. Oh no, no, don't go back. Smoke them if you got them. Gonna make some tea. Yeah, yeah. Just a few more minutes. We're playing trivia. It does feel like Friday, right? We're gonna change. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna play some trivia. Well, I'm striking out with this puzzle. Right, I can really, really, really get this done here. It's gonna have to be process of elimination now. It looks like you have it, and then you don't. It's got the yellow in the corner, the very, very tip of it. The one I didn't think was it is it. Of course, right? Is everyone having a good day? Hi, Richard. Hi, Tim. Hi, Peter. Peter. You always, Anthony will never change unless you have the opportunity to thinking about. All right. You guys do that. I'm going to do this. No, that's got tinsel on it. It seems like it goes there, but it does not. What a puzzling situation. If I didn't have to stop and look at the chat, let me just keep going. This is over here. Nope. Yep. 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 All right. We're moving along. Moving along. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. We're making some progress, everybody. Stand by for trivia. Stand by. We are moving along, moving along, moving along. Sure does look like it goes right there. Oh, man. Are you guys there? I just had a phone call. Are you guys there? I just had a phone call. Honest to God, these realtors will not leave me alone. So sick of it. So sick of it. All right. There we go, guys. We're moving. We're moving along. We're back. Okay, we're back. We're just about done. We're just about done. All right, there we go. There we go, guys. There it is. There it is. And now these are the ones from yesterday and the day before. So now we have three pieces to the puzzle, but we have to wait until we get all 24 of them done. All right, let's get ready for trivia. All right, let's get ready for trivia. I'm just going to put this away and I'll be right with you guys. See the three pieces? So now every day there's a piece, and then on the 24th, which normally would be Christmas Eve, you make you put them together and you make the whole entire big puzzle. It's going to be, yes, it is going to be. Yep. Okay, here we go. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do, Christmas in July, and then we'll have like maybe I'll make you guys some Christmas cookies or something. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go with trivia. Here we go with trivia. Here we go. We had rain, you guys. We had a lot of rain. All right, here we go. I got pen, I got paper. No, I don't have paper. All right, hold on one second. All right, here we go. Let me grab a seat. I'll be right with you guys. All right, folks. All right. Ooh, I hear thunder. Did you guys hear that thunder? Okay, so this is how it's going to work. It's going to go 2 points for the correct answer that I see. The correct answer I see. It's all good. It's all good. It's going to be 2 points for the correct answer I see. 1 point for the second correct answer I see. I can't help it if you think you come in first and the internet is slow or fast for somebody else and they pop ahead of you. The first correct answer I see on my screen gets 2 points. The second person gets 1 point. At a certain amount of time, it depends on how quickly we go through questions. Then we're going to have bonus rounds. We're going to have 10 questions worth 5 points each. 10 questions worth 5 points each. 5 questions worth 10 points each. 2 questions worth 20 points each. And 1 question for 25 points. That is going to be at the very end. All right. So it's anybody's game all the way up until the bonus rounds. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to rock and roll? Everybody got their drink, their snack, their smoke, their dogs, their cats, their husbands, whatever it is that you're going to be hanging out with while we're doing it. Let's play some trivia. I just need to pull up my chat so I can see better. And in honor of it being tomorrow, being the United States of America's birthday, tomorrow is the 4th of July. It is our birthday here in the US. This trivia is going to be all about America, all about America questions in honor of our birthday's country tomorrow. Our country's birthday. Our country's birthday. All right. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Remember, the first person I see with the correct answer gets 2 points. The second person with the correct answer gets 1 point. Here we go. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Larry. Yes, God bless America. All right. Everybody's ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Who designed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C.? Who designed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C.? Who designed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C.? No idea. Uncle Buck. Hey, DJ. Hey, DJ, welcome. You got nothing? Nobody wants to even try to Google it, huh? Anybody for the 2 points? Anybody for the 1 point? It was a woman, I'll tell you that. Maya Lynn, correct. Anthony's right. Anthony is right. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I forgot about the extra point. Anthony, you have 2 points. Tim, George Washington, Maya Lynn, Chris. Yeah, see, Chris is smart. The answer was out there and nobody knew it except Anthony, so he got the 1 point for free. Yep, I gotta be more careful. Mhm. Which branch of the federal government is headed by the president? Which branch of the federal government is headed by the president? Which branch of the federal government is headed by the president? By the president, by the president, by the president. You didn't know cheating was an option. Whoops. Yeah. You can use Google. Executive Share Bear, Executive Chris Outdoors. I figured Google was cheating. No. Hi, DJ. Executive Anthony, Executive Tim, the White House, Larry, Peter, Executive Kathy, FBI. The correct answer is executive. And the first ones were Share Bears on the board. Look at you go, girl. I didn't know Share Bear was so good at trivia. Share Bear gets 2 points. Chris Outdoors with one more. We have a three-way tie right now with three people having 2 points each. It was Share Bear and Chris. Yeah. Everybody had that right almost. Good job, everybody. On June 6, 1944, over 100,000 Allied troops landed on the beaches of Normandy, France. What is this day called? On June 6, 1944, over 100,000 Allied troops landed on the beaches of Normandy, France. What is this day called? What is it called? Ask away, Peter. Of course, Peter. Ask anything you want, honey. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you honey. I do that with my boys. I apologize. Yes, Peter, you can ask anything, sure. D-Day, 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 D-Day. Anthony, Chris Outdoors, Share Bear, Tim, Jeff, Uncle Hairball, Larry, and Kathy, and Peter. Everybody got D-Day is correct. You guys are all so smart. You're just going to listen to Uncle Hairball? No, you guys are all so good. All right, Anthony with two more. If you guys want to keep your own scores while you do this, in case I screw up, right now Anthony's got 4 points. All right, Anthony. And Chris Outdoors, too. He gets one more, he gets three. Because I do screw up. You know, you're trying to watch the questions, watch the answers, trying to watch the chat, keep the score. You know, if I screw up, I don't do it on purpose. So if I do, please let me know. So right now it's Anthony 4, Chris 3, Sugar 2. A day at the beach. Hi, Dennis. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? Hi, Just One Sue. Welcome, everybody. I'm this many years old, Anthony. Hey, Dennis, how's it going? And Sue, how's it going there? Peter, I have a question. Which famous female pilot set many records before disappearance in 1937? Well, I'm going to go with Amelia, Peter. right? Amelia. All right, you ready for the next question, everybody? Here's the next question. Which settlers brought bowling to America? Which settlers brought bowling to America? The French, the Dutch, or the English? Which settlers brought bowling? Everybody knows bowling to America. The French, the Dutch, or the English? That's a good question. I like that question. I like that question. I like that question. There's his Amelia Earhart. Yeah, that's right. Hands on the buzzers, everybody. The Pilgrims. They just found her plane. They did. Amelia is a beautiful. I love our toy pups. Hey, toy pups. Amelia is a beautiful name. The Dutch, the French, toy pups says hi, Sue. Sue says hi, toy pups. Zed said, I'm keeping my mouth shut. Larry says Dutch. Tim says Dutch. Sue says hi, Jeff. Everyone is correct. The answer I've asked Dutch, English. Fred Flintstone. Hi, Peter. English. I just want to. Dennis, I have a cousin that's a pro bowler. You do? Awesome. French. Hi, toy pups. The answer is the Dutch. It was the Dutch, everybody. The Dutch. Anthony with 2 more points. Anthony's up to 6 points. That's 2. We need 1 more. Tim's on the board. Tim, yeah, buddy. You got that right, Tim. You're on the board with the point, bud. I got to make sure. Hold on. Dutch was Anthony, then French. Dutch. Oh, I stand corrected. It was Larry. Excuse me, Tim. It was not Tim. It was Larry. Excuse me for that one, folks. Larry, you're on the board. Excuse me, Tim. He was right ahead of you here. I see Amelia is a beautiful name. Then it's Anthony with Dutch, Jeff with French. Just One Sue says toy pups. Zed says zipper my mouth. Larry says Dutch. And then it's Tim Dutch. Okay, so it's Anthony and Larry. Apologize for that. See ya, everyone. Larry, are you leaving? Wait, Larry, is Larry leaving? You got to go, Larry? Oh, you got to go shopping. Okay. Bye, Larry. Well, you got a point anyways. Thank you, Larry. Have fun shopping. That's fine. I'm here to have fun. That's okay, Larry. Yeah, it's all for fun. It's all for fun. I love your mindset, Tim. That's right. It's just for fun. All right, here we go. Levi Strauss and his partner invented pants that are worn around the world. What are they called? Levi Strauss and his partner invented pants that are worn around the world. What are they called? What are they called? What are they called? Levi Strauss and his partner invented pants that are worn around the world. What are they called? Pretty easy. I'm sure everybody has a pair in their drawer or the closet, right? Tim says, bye, Larry. Bye, Larry. Have fun shopping, buddy. Denim jeans, blue jeans, Levi's jeans, 501s, pants. The answer is blue jeans. The answer is blue jeans. Chris Outdoors. Yeah, they are denim, but it's called blue jeans. The answer was blue jeans. Chris Outdoors with 2 points. Chris, that takes you up to 5. Ooh, you and Anthony are neck and neck. Blue jeans. Who else had blue jeans? Anybody? Nobody else had blue jeans. Peter, may I ask one more question for dinner? Of course, Peter. You can always ask anything you want, Peter. Anything you want to. Pants is right, but they're called blue jeans. Nobody got the second point. Anybody want the second point? It's up for grabs. Ready? Ready? Go. Blue jeans. There's a 1 point second place. Anybody want it? Anthony, there you go. See? That's how you do it. Get free points. 7-5. Shibber with 2, Larry with 1. Blue jeans, Shibber, right. Fun fact, the dye is actually yellow. It turns blue when the air hits it. Fun fact is cool. Let's put that up. Let's replace that message. I like that, Uncle Hairball. That was a good question, you guys. I like that question. Okay, are you ready? Hands on the buzzers, folks, because this is super duper duper easy. Super duper duper easy. Ready? Hands on the keyboards. Which state, all right, which state grows more oranges than any other state in the United States? Which state grows more oranges than any other state in the United States? Tim says confusion. Uncle Hairball, interesting. Uncle Hairball is so fun. I love him. Peter's awesome. Yes, Peter is amazing. Washington, D.C., which president is their statue outside the White House? I don't know that one, Peter. I don't know that one. Florida, 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 California, California, New York, Florida. The answer is Florida. Anthony, 9 points. You're up to 9 points. Florida's right. Florida, Chris Outdoors there too. 6 points for you. 18 points total, and we've done 6 questions. All right. Orange County, Peter Pan. Hey, Peter Pan. Anthony, how do you type so fast? Peter Pan, Peter Harper, Andrew Jackson. See here the fireworks? There's fireworks going off. All right, you ready? Another one that's pretty easy for most people, but maybe not for others. So here we go. On what day in November do we honor all the Americans who have served in the armed forces? On what day? We need the day and we need the number of the date. Two-part question. On what day in November do we honor all the Americans who have served in the armed forces? What's the day called and what is the date? Two-part question. Must have both parts correct. This is fun. I love trivia. I like to host trivia, but I also love to participate in trivia. You must have both parts of the question. Veterans Day, Veterans Day, Veterans Day, the 12th, November 11th, 11, 11, 11, 11, Veterans Day. We must have the date itself, what the date is, and what the day is called. It's a two-part question, guys, up for grabs. Yes, it is Veterans Day and it is November 11th, but you have to have both of those answers. So the first one I see is Chris Outdoors, you got the 11th, but it's called Veterans Day. November 11th, yeah. Okay, so Share Bear and Chris. Share Bear, 11/11, Veterans Day. Share Bear got 2 points. Share Bear, you're up to 4, young lady. Awesome. And the one pointer is Chris Outdoors, Veterans Day, November 11th. So Chris gets one more. Chris, you're up to 7. That's 15, 16, 17, 20, 16, 21. That's right. That's 7 questions. Okay. See, I get Veed and 7 people already answered me. It's okay. Hi, John P. Hi, Tori. Hi, you guys. It's called Remember to Stay in Canada. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, it is. And here it's Veterans Day. Yeah. Hi, John in California, Dream and Tori. How are you guys? We're playing some trivia if you guys want to play. If not, thank you so much for just stopping and saying hi to us. It's trivia today. All right, are we ready? This is an easy one too, you guys. Remember, this is all about America. This is in honor of our July 4th holiday tomorrow. We are playing America Trivia. Here we go. Which airport in New York City is known by the initials of a U.S. president? Too easy, right? Which airport in New York City is known by the initials of a U.S. president? Too simple. Too easy, folks. That's too easy. Think of New York City. There's 2 airports there. Think of one, think of the other one, and you're like, oh, duh, right? Duh. JFK, JFK, FDR, JFK, JFK, FJR. Hey, Tori. Tori says, hey, everyone. RFK, It's outdoors. And the correct answer is Tim Mitchell. Tim's on the board with 2 points. Tim. Do, 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 do. Tim's got 2. Peter Harper. Look at Peter Harper is on the board with a point. Awesome, Peter. Tim and Peter, you beat those fast fingers in. Good job, everybody. LaGuardia is a dump. Yeah, JFK is not much better, but it is what it is, right? Did you see my comment, Mrs. Daisy? California dreaming. Can I please ask for prayers? My dad was rushed to the hospital. He was throwing up blood. Oh, here, Tori. Everybody. Tori's asking us all to have prayers for her dad and her family as her father is sick right now in the hospital. Of course, we will pray for your father. Of course. And you, Tori. Of course. Of course. I'm so sorry to hear this news. Many, many prayers and love coming your way. Of course. Share versus California Dream and praying for your dad. Yes, we're all going to pray for your dad. Absolutely. Prayers lifted for your dad, your dear father, and you, Tori. Thank you, Anthony. The Port Authority. Oh, yeah, I remember that place. All right, let's keep going on the puzzles. I'm sorry, on the answers. Okay, so JFK was right, everybody. All right, you ready for this one? This is gonna go back on your history a little bit, guys. Let's see who can know this one. Ready? Hands on keyboards. Who wrote Poor Richard's Almanac? Betty Ross or Benjamin Franklin? Who wrote Poor Richard's Almanac? Betsy Ross or Benjamin Franklin? Who wrote Poor Richard's Almanac? Betsy Ross or Benjamin Franklin? Da, 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 da. Chris is wishing you all the best for your father's recovery. Dennis says prayers to all the parents. Oh, I love that, Dennis. Tori says, thank you guys. You're a part of me and my family. Oh, amen, amen, says Anthony. Of course. Mint chocolate chip. Ben Franklin, Ross, Franklin, Ben F, Franklin. Hedging my bets, answering both. The answer is Benjamin Franklin. It is Benjamin Franklin. Anthony Chihuahua. You're up to number 11. It was Benjamin Franklin. Share Bear, look at you. One more point for Miss Share Bear. She gets 5 points. All right. Oh, I don't know who's going to know this one. This will be interesting to who knows this one because I would not have known this one. But if Barry is around, which I don't see him, he may be busy, but he might be lurking as well. This is a baseball question. You guys ready? In the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game, the singer asks for which 2 snacks? Hmm, this is a good one. In the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game, the singer asks for which 2 snacks? Ooh, this is a good one. I would not have known this one, not for a million years. Da, 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 da. That's a good question. In the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game, the singer asks for which 2 snacks? Ooh, I love it. Let's see who knows it. Um, see who knows it. Being a parent is today's hardest job, in my opinion. You're right, Dennis. It is. The world is crazy trying to bring up children. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks, peanuts and Cracker Jacks, peanuts and a hot dog, Cracker Jacks and peanuts, peanuts and Cracker Jacks, hot dog and some cheeseburger. Oh, that sounds good. Sushi and tiramisu, peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Almost said Apple Jacks. Okay. The answer is peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Barry, there he is. Hey, Barry, how you doing, buddy? Barry. He's on the points. He's on the board with 2 points. I knew he would get that if he was here. He loves baseball. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Anthony also gets a point. Anthony, you're up to number 12. All right, that was a good question, don't you think? I'm going to see a man about some cabbage, says Uncle Hairball. Okay. Scotch rocks with a twist, says Tim. Share Bear says, hi, Berry Berry. Okay, that was a great question. I love that question. Um, all right, ready for this one? Which, no, excuse me, whose sudden death shook the nation only 6 days after the Civil War ended? Whose sudden death shook the nation only 6 days after the Civil War ended? Whose sudden death shook the nation only 6 days after the Civil War ended? Barry says, happy Thursday, Daisy Man. Everyone, thank you, Barry. Happy Thursday to you, buddy. This might be a tricky question. Who wrote and illustrated Where the Wild Things Are in 1963? I don't know, Peter. I don't know trivia, says Anthony. Hello, Barry Barry. Lee, Lincoln, Grant, Lincoln, MLK, Lincoln. The answer is Abraham Lincoln. Yes, it is Abraham Lincoln. Barry gets two more. Uh-oh. He's riding his horse in. Lincoln is right. Barry gets two. Chris Outdoors gets one more. Chris is sitting pretty at 8. That's 20, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. That's right. Everything should be divided by 3 because you get 3 points per answer. Good question. Good. Um, I'm going to ask this one, even though I don't know anything about Marvel superheroes. I know zero about it. But this is in here, so let's see who might know it, okay? It's which Marvel superhero is also a monarch known as King T'Challa? King T apostrophe Challa. Which Marvel superhero is also a monarch known as King T'Challa? I would have no idea. I don't know anything about Marvel. Ouch, Chris Outdoors. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the play? Oh my God, Chris. That's who the statue of Washington, D.C. is. Lincoln. Yeah, it's Lincoln. Right. Hulk. Black Panther, Black Panther. Hulk. Hulkamaniacs. Remember Hulkamaniacs? That Wakanda one? Wak, Wakanda? Wakanda. Which Marvel superhero is also a monarch known as King T'Challa? The answer is Black Panther. Black Panther is right. Share Bear with 2 points. Share Bear is up to 7 points. Black Panther, Berry also up to 5. All right now we're standing. This is the standings. Anthony at 12. Chris Outdoors 8. Share 7. Berry 5. Tim 2. Peter 1. Larry also 1, even though Larry had to leave. Michelle Kwan and Sasha Cohen are athletes in what sport? Fencing, figure skating, or soccer? Michelle Kwan, Kwan, and Sasha Cohen, Cohen, are athletes in what sport? Fencing, figure skating, or soccer? Not know that one either. Da, 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 da. Hi, Emma and her dogs. Welcome, Emma and her dogs. Welcome to trivia. Welcome. If you like to play trivia, come on in. And even if you don't want to play trivia, come on in, have a seat. Ice skating, figure skating, skating, figure skating, hockey, soccer, figure skating. Can I cash my points in for Cheez-Its? Yes, you can. The correct answer is figure skating. Figure skating is the correct answer. Hello, Emma. Thank you for joining us. Barry. Oh, look at this. His horse is just boom, boom, boom. Coming up. Figure skating is the correct answer. Barry. Anthony Chihuahua. Anthony gets 1. He's up to 13. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yes, hello, Emma, and to you and your doggos. Exactly. She says, hi, Anthony. All right, ready? Well, this is a good one. Think about this. Everybody probably knows this one. The U.S. is crisscrossed by the interstate highway system. Do even numbered interstates like I 10 and I 80 run north to south or east to west? The U.S. is crisscrossed by the interstate highway system. Do even number interstates like I 10 or I 80 run north to south or east to west? This is a good question, too. A lot of these are good questions. The U.S. is crisscrossed by the interstate highway system. Do even numbered interstates like I 10 and I 80 run north to south or east to west? North to south, east to west, east to west, east to west. Evening, all from the UK. How's it going? Hi, LJ. How's it going, Daisy? Hi, LJ. Welcome. Welcome back. Oops, east to west. I just got told about your channel. Oh, from who, Emma? Wonderful. I love it. East to west, Route 66. Definitely east to west, north to south. It is east to west. It is east to west. It is east to west. Yes. Odd numbered interstates like I 5 and I 10 run from north to south. Now, wait a minute. That just contradicted itself. It said, do even numbered interstates like I 10 or I 80 run north to south, east to west? It is east to west. And then it says odd numbered interstates like, oh, I 5 and I 10 run from north to south. And use I 10 in both of them. Well, it is east to west. East to west. North, east to west. Anthony's got 2. That's 15 points for you, buddy boy. 15. Moving up. Ooh. And Sharebear also. Sharebear gets a point. She's sitting at 8. Fire the editor. Everybody gets a point. Messed up. I drive by 2 cross. Yeah. From your husband, Emma. Oh, who's your husband? Oh, welcome. To twist the question because 421 runs, right? Yeah. It's just a question. That's okay. We'll move on. Let's move on from that stupid question. How many stars do the highest ranked Army generals wear on their uniforms? How many stars do the highest ranked Army generals wear on their uniforms? Okay, you hear this? This is my neighbor blowing off his patio and his dock again. This is like the 5th time today. Unbelievable. Like these guys, like you get a one little leaf on your thing and they're upset. How many stars do the highest ranked Army generals wear on their uniforms? The answer is 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5. Gah. 4. Foxy loves Bushka, and then something else. Don't remember fully. Emma, you're wait. Emma, you're Foxy's wife. I remember when you guys got married. Well, welcome, welcome, Emma. Leo, what are you doing for the 4th of July? Chris, I'll be right back. 5. Nice, Emma. The answer is 5, and I see Barry is up to 8 points with that 2 points right there. Barry, Peter Pan. Also, Peter Pan's on the board with a point. Woohoo, Peter Pan. Awesome. 5-star general, guys. You guys know it. Barry, Peter Pan, then Tim, then Dennis, Chris, Shearberry. All you guys got it. Awesome, everybody. All right. That's a good question, too. Which appeared first in American buildings? Elevators or escalators? Which appeared first in American buildings? Elevators or escalators? Which appeared first in American buildings? Elevators or escalators? That's a good question too. I like it. See? It's blowing off his patio over there. Like they're crazy. Oh, got to get the blower out. We have one leaf on our dock. The answer is elevator. Elevator. Barry says taco cat. Escalator. Escalator. I'm about to have dinner now. Thanks for the fun live streaming game, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone. Bye, Peter. Thank you, Peter, for playing. Enjoy your dinner, my friend. The answer is elevator. Elevator. Escalator. Elevator. Peter Pan gets 2 points. You're up to 3 points, my friend. Peter Pan with the big comeback. Escalator, escalator, elevator. Dennis. Dennis is on the board. There you go, Dennis. 1 point is all you need, guys, because the bonus questions are worth, there's 10 bonus questions for 5 points. There's 5 bonus questions for 10 points. There's 2 bonus questions for 20 points and 1 bonus question for 25 points. It is anybody's game. Anybody's game. Good work, everybody. Catapult. Why don't they have escalator music like elevator? That's a good question. I guess the store has the music, right? All right. The back of the Ohio Quarter says birthplace of aviation pioneers. Name one of those pioneers. The back of the Ohio Quarter says birthplace of aviation pioneers. Name one of those pioneers. Name one of them. And it might surprise you that what the answers are. The back of the Ohio Quarter says birthplace of aviation pioneers. Name one of those pioneers. Name one. Dennis is Darth Vader's wife. For the Wright brothers, Bob, Wilbur, Orville. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Tropicool. How are ya? We're playing trivia. If you would like to play, have a seat. Thank you for being here. Chris says, I want to change my answer on yesterday's poll. I now prefer crossword puzzles. Well, this is the America version. So next time it'll be regular version. Aerosmith, I should have got that. Quarterback, Bill Gates, Amelia Earhart. Man, I need to get up there quickly. No worries. Have a seat right here. B2 got Tim got him. No Wilbur Orville here in North Carolina. Chris outdoors. Emma, I need to go. It's 9 p.m. Thank you, Emma. Tell Foxy hello, okay? We love Foxy. We haven't seen him in a while, so tell him hello. Okay, the answer is Orville Wright, Neil Armstrong, and John Glenn. If any of those would have been okay. Wilbur will also accept Wilbur, yes. The Wright brothers. Hold on. Name one of those pioneers. All right, I'm going to give it to you, Anthony, because Anthony gets 2. So he's up to 17 points. Wilbur. Tim, you're going to get 2 points as well, Tim. I'm sorry, you're going to get 1 point, Tim, so you're up to 3 points. Yeah. It says Orville Wright, Neil Armstrong, and John Glenn. But the Wright brothers were a pair, so I will take both of that. All right. Here we go. This is the largest state east of the Mississippi River. This is the largest state east of the Mississippi River. Is it Wisconsin, Michigan, or Pennsylvania? This is the largest state east of the Mississippi River. Is it Wisconsin, Michigan, or Pennsylvania? Is what? Nobody got second? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tim got second. Tim got it. Mississippi, New York, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania. No, no, no. That's Tim's. I'm going to give my. Yeah, no, you got the Wright brothers. Tim got a backup. Tim got the second answer. He got the second correct answer. The answer, you guys, is Michigan. The answer is Michigan. It's Michigan. Michigan, Barry Berry. He's up to 10. He took over second place, guys. Barry's in second place now. Michigan was right. Anthony got Michigan. There you go, Anthony. 1 point for you, buddy. All right. We have Anthony at 18, Barry Berry at 10. Chris and Sheer were both tied at 8 points. Tim and Peter at Pan at 3. Dennis, Peter, and Larry all tied at 1. All right, let's go. Oh, all right. This is too easy, guys. All right, this is a freebie. Like, it's just free. So whoever's the quickest gets it. What are the initials of the U.S. Space Agency? What are the initials of the U.S. Space Agency? NASA is right. NASA is correct, Mundo. Peter Pan, NASA, Peter Pan. You had 3 points. You now have 5 points. NASA, Tropicool. Oh, yeah, getting in the game. Tropicool. 1 point for you. NASA is right. Everybody had it except the spelling. Anthony, not so good. Barry, not so much. But everybody had it. Awesome work. Awesome work. In 1607, did Captain John Smith help to establish the English settlement of Jamestown or Roanoke? In 1607, did Captain James Smith help to establish the English settlement of Jamestown or Roanoke? Jamestown or Roanoke? You guys remember this from school, right? In 1607, did Captain John Smith help to establish the English settlement of Jamestown or Roanoke? Roanoke, Jamestown, Roanoke. I don't know. The answer is Jamestown. Jamestown. Peter Pan is up to 7. Peter Pan is up to 7. Jamestown, Chris Outdoors moves up to 9. Oh, he's right on Berry's tails there. 10 and 9, respectively. Yep, the answer was Jamestown. Oh, here's another one. Come on. Some of these are just too simple, guys. This is going to be the fastest fingers. Ready? What disaster occurred in the North Atlantic on April 14th, 1912? What disaster occurred in the North Atlantic on April 14th, 1912? Everybody knows this one. I don't think there's any person that does not know this one. It all depends on who's got the fastest fingers, The answer is the Titanic. The Titanic. Did nobody watch Pocahontas, Tim? Oh, wow, that were gambling skills. Anthony says, Tim, LOL, my history is diabolical. Sinking off the Titanic. Titanic's a big disaster. The War of 1812. Barry, you're so funny. Chris Outdoors. Whoa, Chris Outdoors, the sinking of the Titanic. He's up to 11 points from his 9 to 11. And we get one more point for Anthony Chihuahua. 19. You're up to 19. All right. Ooh, this is a good question. Even though you might not know the people that is in the question, think about what the question is about. All right, think about the question, and it should help you with the answer. Did James Watson and Francis Crick produce the first model of a DNA molecule in the 1950s, the 1970s, or the 1980s? Did James Watson and Francis Crick produce the first model of a DNA molecule in the 1950s, the 1970s, or the 1980s? Ooh, that's a good question. Like I said, even if you don't know who the people are, think of, hmm, when did they come up with a first model of a DNA molecule? Hmm, interesting. I'm not gambling on my phone and miles away, says LJ. We're just playing for points, guys. There's no money involved. It's not gambling. It's just playing for fun. The answer is the 1950s. The 1950s. Barry, yes. Barry gets 2. Ooh, he's up to 12. 12 points for Barry. 1960 Peter Pan, no. Chris Outdoors also gets 1 point. Chris is up to 12. Barry, and Chris Outdoors are tied with 12. Anthony's at 19. Shearber at 8. Peter Pan at 7. Tim at 3. Tropical Dennis, Peter Harper, and Larry at 1. The Red River forms part of the southern border of Oklahoma. True or false? The Red River forms part of the southern border of Oklahoma. True or false? The Red River forms part of the southern border of Oklahoma. True or false? Ooh. The answer is true, guys. It's true. Barry said true. Anthony said true. Anthony also said false. Anthony. Chris said false. Tim said true. LG says true. Anthony. Crazy. Peter Pan. Or Dennis says maybe. Anthony says sorry. Anthony. Oh, man. The answer is true. The first one is Barry. Barry get 2 more points. Uh-oh, he's up to 14. Watch out. He's coming up. 14 points, Barry. True. Also, Anthony. Although Anthony's playing 2 questions or 2 answers. I live at the other end, says Tim. I won't do that anymore. Oh, you live at the other end, Tim? Interesting. All right, this is another easy, simple question. You guys ready for this one? It's super easy. Who becomes president of the United States if the current president can no longer serve? Come on. This is like third grade. This is like third grade. Who becomes president of the United States if the current president can no longer serve? It's so simple. Think about it. Even if you don't live in the United States, think about it. Who becomes president of the United States if the current president can no longer serve? The answer is Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, Bo, Vice President, Speaker of the House, Vice President. 2-part answer. I get bonus points because I'm also cooking and washing dishes. We'll give you bonus points, Dennis. Tim says, of the country. Stitching says, hi. Hi, Stitching. She says, bye. Did you come in? I didn't see you. Stitching it up, capturing country life. Hello, young lady. Stitching it up. Hello. She says, bye. Thank you for being here. It is vice president. The answer is the vice president. Anthony gets 2. That's 22 points for Anthony. 22. Vice President Chris Outdoors. You move up to 13. Yes. Vice President, yes. Yeah. Jerry Mathers as the beaver. There you go. All right, here we go. Another super easy question. This is like 3 points, you guys. What book by Dr. Seuss is about a character named Sam I Am who serves unusual breakfast? What book by Dr. Seuss is about a character named Sam I Am who serves an unusual breakfast? Too easy. Too easy. Can you say too easy? Can you say too easy? First published in the year 1960, the answer is Green Eggs and Ham. A real hard one would be who was our first vice president. That would be a good one. Green eggs and ham, green eggs and ham, green eggs and ham, green eggs and ham. Over easy. What are green eggs? I'd like to know what green eggs are as well. All right, green eggs and ham is correct. Chris Outdoors. Ooh, he's catching up. He's got 15 points. 15 for Chris Outdoors. Anthony won. 23 for you, buddy. Oh, this is a good question. Let's see who remembers this one or who can just, do the math in your head. A bicentennial is a 200th birthday. A bicentennial is a 200th birthday. When was the United States bicentennial? A bicentennial is a 200th birthday. When was the United States bicentennial? Anybody remember? I remember. I remember. I remember. I remember. The answer is July 4th, 1976. July 4th, 1976. Tropical. 1776, 1976, 1976, 1919. Yes, it's July 4th, 1976. I didn't tell you I needed the exact date, so I will take the Barry gets 2 points. Barry's up to 16 points. 16 points for Barry, and Anthony gets one as well. It's 24. All right, this is going to be the last regular question, and then we're moving into the bonus round, okay? It's tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Well, not the bicentennial, but yes, tomorrow is our nation's birthday. All right, guys, this is the last regular question before the bonus round. Ready? Oh, this is a good one. Let's see if anybody can get this one. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's really easy. Ready? Use part of the words motor and hotel to name a kind of lodging that was developed for travelers in the 1920s. Use part of the words motor and hotel to name a kind of lodging that was developed for travelers in the 1920s. It's really easy if you think about it. Use part of the words motor and hotel to name a kind of lodging that was developed for travelers in the 1920s. Yes, the answer is motel. It's okay, Shipper, no worries at all. Motel Lodge. Motel. 2076 will be the tricentennial. Will I be alive then? No. No, I will not be alive then, guys. I won't be here for the tricentennial. I hope whoever's here says, hey Kelly, I remember when you said you wouldn't be here for the tricentennial. Yes, motel. Peter Pan. Look at you, buddy. 8. 8 points for Peter Pan. Motel is right. Barry also gets a point. Barry sitting at 17. Ooh, 7 points to Anthony. Okay, that is it for the regular questions. All right, now we have 10 questions for 5 points each. All right, here we go. I just wrote it down. 10 questions, 5 points each. 10 questions, 5 points each. Ready? We'll leave the light on for you. That's right. Motel 6. All sports is Barry. This is all stuff about the United States since it's our birthday. This is the America version. Ooh, I think that question is way too hard for everybody. Oh, this is a good question. You ready, guys? This is a 5-point question. 5 points. And that's it. One person gets 5 points. There's no runner-up points. It's first person in. There's no runner-up points. It's strictly a 5-point question. Did the race to complete the first transcontinental railroad end in California, Utah, or Ohio? Did the race to complete the first transcontinental railroad end in California, Utah, or Ohio? That's a good question. That's a good question. Did the race to complete the first transcontinental railroad end in California, Utah, or Ohio? The answer, you guys, is Utah. I was really surprised at the answer. Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Okay, Uncle Hairball. Thanks, buddy. First question, Dennis, is what am I cooking? Hello, Brian, too. Welcome. Tim says, oh, I'm out then. Anthony says, California, California, Ohio, 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 California, Utah, 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 Ohio. I tried all three and that was the last one. Learning your last. Welcome, Brian. Okay, the answer is Utah, guys. Utah. And the first one is Tim Mitchell. Look at you go, Tim. Woohoo. Tim's up to 8 points, just like that. You had three, and now you got five more. And that is question number one. Utah. It wasn't a sports question. Sorry. Sorry, Barry. All right, here you go. This is a sports question, and it's pretty simple for 5 points. It's like super duper simple. You ready? Fastest fingers wins the answer. Name the game that's played in the WNBA. Name the game that's played in the WNBA. Come on, simple. Name the game that's played in the WNBA. There's your sports question, Barry, just for you. Basketball. Yes. American football. No. Tennis, LOL. Basketball. Look at Barry. Five more points. That's 22. We have Anthony Chihuahua at 24. We have Barry at 22. See what I mean? There's still lots of questions with big points coming up. Tropicool. Hi to anybody, in case anybody came in and I missed you guys. We're just finishing up some trivia. We're playing all the bonus questions. Yes. Cricket, also a good answer. Bocce ball, good, also a good answer. All right, let's find another one. Ooh, I don't know if anybody would know this one. It's 5 points. Let's try it. If nobody gets this correct, we'll just scratch the question. But if there's a winner and you know this, good for you guys. Here we go. I have not yet begun to fight. All right. In quotes, I have not yet begun to fight. Which naval officer in the Revolutionary War said these words when the British asked him to surrender? I will read it again. In quotation marks, I have not yet begun to fight. End quote. Which naval officer in the Revolutionary War said these words when the British asked him to surrender? Balloon blowing, says Chris Outdoors. Time and Tide. Hey, welcome. We're playing some trivia. If you'd like to play, hop in because we're in the bonus questions and anybody can win with the bonus questions alone. Faraday, you hate our sports, we hate yours. Play rugby without padding. Teddy Roosevelt. Tina said, hi, Tina. John Paul Jones. I remember, but who was it? John Paul Jones. I believe he's an admiral at the time. George Washington. The answer is John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones. Anthony, 5 points takes you up to 29 points. Anthony's got 29. That's question number 3. All right. And Paul Jones was in Led Zeppelin. Yes, right? Right? That's how you should remember it. I should remember it. Okay, here's another question. This is a 5-pointer. Which state is mostly covered by forests? Forests. Which state is mostly covered by forests? Almost 90% of the land in this state is covered by forest. Think of that one. Which state is mostly covered by forests? Forests. Forests. Almost 90% of the land in this state is covered by forests. Anybody? Anybody want to guess? Anybody at all want to guess? Anybody want to guess? Which state is mostly covered by forests? 90% of the land in this state is covered by forest. Washington, which one? Montana, Washington, Virginia, Maine, Michigan. Run, Forest, run. The answer is Maine, like our friend from Greg, our friend Greg from Maine. Maine is the correct answer. Maine. Barry. Ooh, Barry with 5 points. That takes him up to 27. 27 points for Barry. I show it to you every Tuesday, says Tim. Oh, you do. You do. Farm Life. Hey, Farm Life. Good afternoon, all. Welcome back, Farm Life. Good to see you again. Google for the win, says Tim. Yes. All right. We still got 6 more questions for 5 points. And the next one's coming up right now. Oh, here's a good question, guys. Here's a good one. Every 10 years, the federal government counts the population. What is this called? Every 10 years, the federal government counts the population. What is this called? What's it called? What is it called? Every 10 years, the federal government counts the population. What is this called? What's it called? It's called the census. The census. Then it's the next question. What am I doing now? Census, counting, census. Roll call. Man, Anthony, I give up trying to. You want to type? Yeah, he's pretty quick. Census is right, Anthony. 5 points. Takes you up to 34, buddy. You're at 34. You had 29. And 5 is 34. You're up to 34. Chris is at 15. Barry's at 27. We need buzzers. I might have a chance. Lightning. That doesn't make census. All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, keep going. Here's a good one. In the introduction to the U.S. Constitution called the preface, the prologue, or the preamble, is the introduction to the U.S. Constitution called the preface, the prologue, or the preamble? It's called the preamble, folks. It's called the preamble. Preamble. Brian's still hanging out. I think Brian, preamble. Uncle Hairball, yeah, prologue, preamble. Fat fingers. Hi, time and tide. We the people. It is the preamble. Up first is Barry. Woohoo! You had 27. Now you have 5. You are at 32. 32, 34. Oh my goodness. All right, that's question number 5. Let me in Tuesdays in the beginning. All right, here we go, guys. We have 5 more questions for 5 points. Then we have 5 questions coming up for 10 points, 2 questions for 20 points, and 1 25-pointer. Let's keep going. In a famous American song, who sticks a feather in his cap and calls it macaroni? In a famous American song, who sticks a feather in his cap and calls it macaroni? Everybody knows that song. In a famous American song, who sticks a feather in his cap and calls it macaroni? For 5 points, who is it? 5 points. We have 5 points. 5 more points. It is none other than Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle, Yankee Doodle, Yankee Doodle, yeah, my doodle. Had a brain fart. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Hi, new guy. Hello. Everybody, good afternoon. Hey, new guy, welcome in. We're playing some trivia. Come on in and visit with us. Chris is Yankee Doodle Dandy. How the heck are y'all doing that? It is Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle. Anthony with 5 points takes him up to 39 points. 39 points. That's question number 6. A lot of noodles, yeah. Stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Oh, here's a good question for anyone who knows their stuff about the presidents. Anybody good on the presidents? Here you go. Who served as president for only 1 month? Who served as president for only 1 month? Was it Martin Van Buren or William Henry Harrison? Who served as president for only 1 month? Martin Van Buren or William Henry Harrison? Anybody know that question? That's a good question. That's a good question. Who served as president for only 1 month? Martin Van Buren or William Henry Harrison? The answer is William Henry Harrison. William Henry Harrison. William Henry Harrison. Barry got it. Shearber got it. Buren, no. Harrison, yes. Van Buren, no. I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Second one. Woohoo, Barry. Good afternoon, the new guy, Anthony. Tim says me. The answer is William Henry Harrison. Yes, William Henry Harrison. Garfield. Harrison. Barry got 5 points there. Uh-oh. He's up to 37. 32 and 5 is 37. That was question number 7. 8, 9, and 10. We have 3 more left. And then a couple more. All right. Oh, I'm not doing that's too easy. Which state originally flew a flag with only one star on it? Which state originally flew a flag with only one star on it? Which state originally flew a flag with only one star on it? Texas is right. Texas is right. Texas is correct. I'm going to go get my mail. See you, said Uncle Hairball. Thank you, Uncle Hairball, for being here and playing. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Tim says, bye, Uncle. Long may she wave, says Anthony. Cheers, Hairball. The answer is Texas. That's right, Texas. Texas is the answer. Texas. Uncle Hairball, have a blessed day, says Sheer Bear. Cancel, says Brian. Barry with the 5 points takes him up to 42. Oh, no, Anthony. Ooh, Anthony, he's got 3 points on you. That is question number 8, correct? Is that correct? Question number 8. We have 2 more left. And then we have 5 more 10-pointers, 2 questions for 20 points, and 1 question for 25. You're looking forward to running in a 10K race. What does the letter K stand for? You're looking forward to running in a 10K race. What does the letter K stand for? And go. 10K race. What's the K stand for? 10K. I'm going to go so many later. Okay, Brian, thank you so much for stopping in. It still only has 1 star, doesn't it? I think it does, Chris. All my exes live in Texas. When are the 100-point questions? Yes. The answer is kilometers. Kilometers. Everybody got kilometers. Anthony, did you get deported? What? I'm saving my brain for the 20 pointers. I can tell you, no, I am not. Share versus kilometers. Or LJ says kilometers. Kool-Aid. Call mom. Share by mom. Kegs of beer. I don't know what that means, but I'm sorry, LJ. I don't know what that meant. I'm sorry about that. A kilometer is the right answer. Kilometer. Share Bear. 5 points for Miss Share Bear. Where is she? There she is. She's at 13. 13, young lady. All right. We have two questions, right? Is that right? Is somebody keeping track of these 10 points? I'm keeping track of them, but then I get confused if I crossed it off or if I didn't. All right, we're going to do two more 5 pointers, two more 5 point questions. And then we have some 10 points, so two 20s, and 125. Oh, here's a good question. Ready? In 1972, this Californian became the first U.S. president to visit China. Name him. In 1972, this Californian became the first U.S. president to visit China. Name him. He's also famous for something else, but in 1972, this Californian became the first U.S. president to visit China. Name him. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. The answer is Mr. Nixon. Nixon. Hi, Maddie. Maddie's here, everybody. Maddie, you changed your name back? You guys know No Frills, No Mercy, Maddie. Wonderful, wonderful Maddie, who I love so much. Him and Chloe, I love you guys. They're so fun. Hi, Maddie. Thanks for being here, buddy. The answer is Nixon. Nixon, not Reagan, not Carter. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I have no apologies. I have apologies. What do you have apologies for, Maddie? No, no, no. Mm-mm. The answer is Nixon. The answer is Nixon. Chris Outdoors. Chris Outdoors. Chris. You have 15 and now you are at 20. That was question number 9. All right. Maddie, how's things, dude? How's Chloe? Yeah, how's Chloe doing? How's she feeling? All right. Question number 10 of the 5 pointers. Here it comes. All right, here we go. In 2004, they won the World Series for the first time in 86 years. Who are they? In 2004, they won the World Series for the first time in 86 years. Who are they? Who won the World Series in 2004? First time in 86 years. 86 years without championship. That's a long time. Hopefully the Bills will win one before I, leave the earth. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The answer is the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox. Barry says Cubs. Stop that. It's the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox. Boston. Chris Outdoors. Just like that. You're at 25, Chris. The answer is the Boston Red Sox, everybody. Yes. Yes, Barry Red Sox. Awesome, Maddie. Hope she feels better soon. Oh, wait, what did I miss? Chloe is in a lot of OV pain, had baby shower today. You had a baby shower today? Oh, how beautiful, Maddie. Oh, how beautiful. She's in a lot of pain. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope she feels better. Andrew, the Sabres, I know, right? Yeah, I have Sabres jerseys too. Yep. Andrew, how are you, buddy? Next question. What kind of pie am I baking for the fourth? What kind of pie are you baking? All right, those are the 10-point questions, guys. Or those are the 5-point questions. There was 10 of them. Now we're going to do 5 questions, 10 points each. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each question is worth 10 points. 10 points, guys. Here we go. What is the capital of New York State? Albany, Syracuse, Buffalo, or New York City? What is the capital of New York State? Albany, Syracuse, Buffalo, or New York City? My hometown's in that question. What is the capital of New York State? Albany, Syracuse, Buffalo, or New York City? New York City. Oh shoot, because Syracuse, Buffalo, pie, Albany, pecan pie. Woohoo, I got it. Strawberry rhubarb, cheesecake, Dennis, apple, blueberry, apple. Bingo, says Dennis. Humble pie. I love it. The answer is Albany. The answer is Albany. Albany, New York is the capital of New York State. Albany. Albany. And the winner goes to Barry, Barry. Ding, 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 ding. Barry, Barry. That's 10 points. We have 5 10-pointers. That takes your 42 to 52. That's question number 1 for 10 points. We have 4 more. And here comes the next one. Oh, that one's kind of easy. Okay, here we go. Alaska, Vermont, Hawaii, and Maine have all banned the use of billboards. True or false? Alaska, Vermont, Hawaii, and Maine have all banned the use of billboards. True or false? True or false? Alaska, Vermont, and Hawaii and Maine have all banned the use of billboards. True or false? Pretty simple. This is a 10-point question, guys. 10 points. Question number 2 for 10 points. The answer is true. It is true. True, true, true. Oh, hold on, guys. The answer is true, guys. The answer is true. All right. Did I award the points for that one? Freedom of speech. Yes, I gave Barry Barry 10 points. Okay. Daisy, that's enough. Ooh, here's a good one. Approximately what percentage of the Earth's surface is water? Is it 50%, 60%, 70%, or 80%? Approximately what percentage of the Earth's surface is water? 50, 60, 70, or 80%? What percentage of the Earth's surface is water? Ooh, this is a good one. There's 4 different answers that you guys could pick from. Approximately what percentage of the Earth's surface is water? 50, 60, 70, 80%. The answer is 70. To be more exact, Earth's surface is 71% water. It's 70, 7-0. Anthony with a big 10 points takes you to 49 points. That is question number 2. All right, 3 more questions. Here comes your next one. You didn't give points for the true false. Yes, it was Barry Barry, wasn't it? Yes, because Barry Barry, he went from 42 to 52. So that was the first question. And then you went just now from 39 to 49. So that's the second question. And we're on question number 3. So yeah, I did. Thank you for keeping up with me though, guys. You didn't get points for the true false. I did, you guys. There was only, let me show you. Hold on. There's see, we're doing 5 questions for 10 points. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've only played 2. Barry went from 42 to 52. And Anthony went from 39 to 49. So we did do both I did do the points. I know Daisy Barkin maybe thrown things some off, but okay. So we did do the 10 points. This is question number for 10 points. But thank you. Please help me because, with sometimes all the chaos, I may miss it. So thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go on to the next one. Ah, in a democracy, the people have no voice in their government. True or false? In a democracy, the people have no voice in their government. True or false? Hey, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. True or false? The answer is, the question is, in a democracy, the people have no voice in their government. True or false? Democracy. Do you have a voice? The answer is false. It's kind of true. I worked at Wendy's when I was 13. My name tag said, I am new. Help me to help you. I feel that today. Some have bigger voices than others. It's in all governments. Kind of true. It's made by they lie. True, apparently. False, false, false. The answer is false. The answer is false. False goes to Share Bear for 10 big points. Share Bear's going to 23. That was question number 3. All right. 2 more 10 pointers. Ready? 2 more. All right. You guys ready for this one? This is a good one. Ready? What sweet treat did Ruth Wakefield invent at the Toll House restaurant in Whitman, Massachusetts? What sweet treat did Ruth Wakefield invent at the Toll House restaurant in Whitman, Massachusetts? 10-point question number 4. 10-point question number 4. What sweet treat did Ruth Wakefield invent at the Toll House restaurant in Whitman, Massachusetts? Everybody knows the Troll House cookies, right? They are chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chip, Babe Ruth, Twinkie, chocolate chip. Yeah, it is chocolate chip cookies. Share Bear with another 10 takes her to 33. Oh, she's coming on strong, guys. That's question number 4 for 10 points. One more 10 pointer. That was a good one. I like that question. In which state can you visit Colonial Williamsburg? In which state can you visit Colonial Williamsburg? In which state can you visit Colonial Williamsburg? Yes, the answer is Virginia. Last 10-point question. What color are the socks I'm wearing? I love Dennis. You're so great. Been there, Pennsylvania. Virginia is right. Shearber with that last 10-point question. Shearber is up to 43 points. She's running with the boys now. She's running with the boys. Nice, 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 guys. Those are the 5-pointers. Sorry, those are 5 10-pointers. Shearber went from 33 to 43. Now we have two. Ready? 2 20-point questions, 2 of them. Each one's worth 20 points. 20. Ready? All right. This is going to be not so easy questions, though. All right. Which range crosses the state of Virginia? The Green Mountains or the Blue Ridge Mountains? Which range crosses the state of Virginia? The Green Mountains or the Blue Ridge Mountains? Answer is Blue Ridge. It is the Blue Ridge Mountains. Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge, Blue. Everybody got it. Look at Sheer Bear up there. Sheer Bear. Question number one for 20 points. 20 points. She is at 63 points with that. She was at 33, then she went to 43. Now she's at 63. She's in the lead. We have one more question for 20 points and one final question for 25. Here they come. And I'm going to make it a little bit on the harder side than that simple one. What book by Harriet Beecher Stowe popularized anti slavery ideas before the Civil War? I'll repeat it. What book by Harriet Beecher Stowe, Stowe, Harriet Beecher Stowe, popularized anti-slavery ideas before the Civil War? It's a very famous book. Everybody's probably heard of the book. What book by Harriet Beecher Stowe popularized anti-slavery ideas before the Civil War? The book is called No, nope. Shivers says I have to go in a few minutes. Well, oh no, Shiver, we have two more questions. Don't go yet. Hi, Andy. Andy's here. Hey, Andy, how's it going? We're just wrapping up trivia. We have a 20-point question on the deck right now, and nobody has it right yet. Nobody has it right. This is a 20-point question, everybody. 20 points. What book by Harriet Beecher Stowe popularized anti slavery ideas before the Civil War? Anybody? 20 points is up for grabs. Nobody has it right yet. Come on, we got two questions left, and we have to go. Two questions. This is 20 points. 20 points, guys. 20 points. What book by Harriet Beecher Stowe popularized anti slavery ideas before the Civil War? It's called Uncle Tom's Cabin. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Here we go. Ready? What constitutional amendment states that in all criminal prosecutions, the accused has the right to a speedy and public trial? Which constitutional amendment states that in all criminal prosecutions, the accused has the right to a speedy and public trial? Which amendment is that? Which amendment? The constitutional amendment states, which constitutional amendment states that in all criminal prosecutions, the accused has the right to a speedy and public trial? Which amendment is that one? It's the Sixth Amendment, everybody. The Sixth Amendment. Tim, you had Uncle Tom's Cabin? Did I miss it, Sheer Bear? Sheer Bear, did you have it? I don't see it. Yes, at 2:36. You tell me like where else it would be. Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge, Blue Ridge. I have to go in a few minutes. Love ya. Underground Railroad. Big book. Okay, I didn't. I don't. I still don't see it, Share Bear. But that's okay. We gave up the question. We gave the question up. This is the Sixth Amendment on this one. This is the Sixth Amendment. The Sixth Amendment. Andy says, I've been listening. I can't answer questions. Never mind the USA. Okay, Andy. Yeah, we're doing this in honor of America's birthday tomorrow. Right above Debbie Does Dallas. It has Debbie Does Dallas. The amendment has the color purple. Underground Railroad. I have to go in a few minutes. It did not show up on my chat, Shibber. I apologize. All right, so this one is the Sixth Amendment. Who got this one right? This is Tim. Tim Mitchell. Gets 20 points. Tim's at 28 points. 28. That was a 20-pointer, Tim. That's question number 2. This is your final question, everybody. One question, 25 points. And here we go. I'm looking for a really good question for the 25 points, okay? Oh, this is a good one. You ready? The former First Lady drafted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights for the United Nations. Who was she? This former First Lady drafted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights for the United Nations. Who was she? Who was she? For 25 beautiful, glorious points, who was she? Former First Lady drafted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights for the United Nations. Who was she? She was Eleanor Roosevelt, and I see Eleanor Roosevelt right there. Share Bear says no biggies for fun. Thank you, Share Bear. I wrote down Uncle Tom's Cabin. Thank you, Share Bear. My mic died. Thank you, Share Bear. That's good, Anthony. Or I mean, Andy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris Outdoors. All right, everybody, have a great, wonderful day. Thank you so much for playing trivia. That was so fun. Congratulations, you guys are all winners. Every one of you are winners. There I am. My mic died. It only lasts about 2 hours. Sorry. Well, you just have to say I'm celebrating my 29th birthday for the 25th time. Thank you, thank you. Congrats. Chris Outdoors, Anthony, Larry, Tim, Peter, Harper, Peter Pan, Tropical, Dennis, Barry. You guys are all amazing, folks. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Yep. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.